My name is Marissa, for those of you who are new around here, and today I'm going to be sharing my 2021 top 9 favorite restaurants that I visited this year. If you're new around here, I run a digital brand called Hotspots on social media. And I go to a lot of restaurants over the year, and I thought it would be fun to share my top favorite restaurants that I tried this year. If you have been following along, I do a monthly series where I share my top 5 picks, and so instead of one for December, I thought it would be best to, sum up 2021 and share the best of the best this year. Some of these restaurants are not brand new. They did not open in 2021, but we tried it in 2021 and really enjoyed it. There were so many restaurants that opened this year, and so we definitely could not go out and try everything that opened this year and pick our favorites. So just keep that in mind. Our stomachs are only so big and we can only eat so much and try so much, but we do like to try everything that we recommend and put out there. And before we get into my top 9 picks, if you've subscribed already this past year, thank you so much. This has been my first year, well, technically not a full year yet. I started YouTube about midway through the year, uploaded, I counted earlier today, it was over 20, and I don't remember the exact number, but thank you for being here and watching my videos. I have a lot in mind for 2022, and I'm so excited to bring more content to this platform. And so if you would like to stick around for more Houston related content, a little bit of social media influencer and management content, please subscribe down below. I would love for you to stick around, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, now I realize I talk with my hands a lot, and I'm sure you've already seen this bandage in the video, so I wanted to address this. I wish I had a really great story to tell of what happened to my hand, but I don't. I literally tripped right outside my front steps and jammed my pinky finger really badly. We aren't sure if it's broken yet. It doesn't seem like it's broken, but it still really hurts. We're just trying to keep it from not bending to see if things get better. All right, so now let's for real get into what you're really here for, the food. And I do have my trusty phone here with all of my notes to keep me on track. So if I look down, please don't be alarmed or think I'm being rude, but in no particular order. First up, we have Cantina Barba. We actually went to this restaurant probably around midway through the year, and we just randomly stumbled upon this restaurant because we were wanting to eat something. We're kind of in the downtown area, and we saw this on maps, and I was like, oh, okay, let's go check it out. And honestly, it was such a gem. The food was amazing, so good. So we got the carne asada tacos, smoked pork quesadilla, and the elotes. Everything was just so good. And then after we posted about it on Instagram, so many people were saying that it's their local spot for food, and apparently their burgers are amazing. We haven't gone back to try their burgers yet, but it is on our list to go. This is a little spot right on the edge of the Heights, and they also do Mark specials during happy hour, and they have this really cool little mezcal bar which was closed when we were there, so we need to go back to check it out. But it's a little hidden bar in the back where they serve mezcal. Really cool. And if you don't know what mezcal is, it's kind of like a tequila, a smoked tequila in my opinion. I'm not sure if that's like the official term that you're supposed to use, so I don't want to get in trouble here, but that's what I think of whenever I have mezcal. It definitely has a strong flavor, so it's definitely not for everyone, but I personally enjoy it. And they also serve margaritas with mezcal in it if you want to try something different. Yeah. So number 2, we have Kin D. We tried this one earlier this year. I feel like it was probably January, one of the first restaurants of the year that we went and tried. But this is a Thai restaurant in the Heights. It's cute and adorable. It's honestly very trendy looking. It's really trendy, which I'm always skeptical of Thai restaurants whenever they're really trendy looking, and I just don't think that the food is gonna be as good as your hole-in-the-wall Thai restaurant, but I was very, very wrong. The food was amazing. They have these purple Thai flour dumplings that really caught my eye initially and why I wanted to go check them out. But yeah, they are so pretty, super gram worthy and delicious. We also love their money bags, their fried dumpling type things, and then we also love their northern style curry and their premium tiger cry, which is like a marinated beef. But these are just some of our favorites that we've tried so far. There are tons of other things on the menu that we haven't had yet, but everything that we've had there has been really, really good. Everything is scratch made, and like you can just really tell that the quality of the ingredients is good. So that said, portions are a little bit smaller than you would find at your smaller hole-in-the-wall Thai restaurants, but it's to be expected for the area. And honestly, the ambience, I love it. I love a nice aesthetic restaurant with good food, and they also do nightly entertainment. So when we had gone we actually brought our family there not too long ago whenever they came to visit, and they had live music and they had this like little show with the dancer. It was a lot of fun, and especially with, you know, good food and drinks always makes for the perfect combination. All right, next up we have Hot and Buttered. So Hot and Buttered is a pop-up. I was gonna say crawfish pop-up. They are a seafood pop-up. They do more than crawfish, but they normally pop up during crawfish season, which if you are in the Houston area, I saw on their Instagram that they are serving up live crawfish right now. They pop up typically at Tequila's, a bar up in the Heights. I feel like I've seen that they've done pop-ups in other places, but Tequila's is typically where they set up, at least on the weekends. Matt and I love crawfish, and we have tried so many places in Houston, and honestly this has probably been our favorite thus far. And I know people from Louisiana probably won't agree with us because they do a wet rub, and I know it's not for everyone, but we personally love it. Their sauce is just on point, so flavorful, and it just makes all of their seafood delicious. Aside from crawfish, you can also get shrimp, mussels, scallop, and snow crab. And then you can get your typical fixins like your potato, corn, sausage, and they also do quail egg, which I don't see often, but it's kind of cool. And then if you get everything, their platters are humongous and they look so good, and they're super picturesque. Always does great on social media, honestly. I cannot wait to go back. Whenever I was researching them, I saw that they were serving up live crawfish, and I was like, okay, Matt and I are gonna need to go ASAP. So catch us there soon. Next up, we have Kanau in Midtown. This is a restaurant that opened up at the end of 2020, but earlier this year they actually launched a omakase menu. So we went to go check out the omakase, and the omakase was fantastic, honestly. We actually had quite a bit of omakase and like tasting menus this year. I feel like 2021 was the year of the tasting menu. Regardless, this place is delicious. I would definitely recommend the omakase, but there's also other things on the menu for sushi. And I also wanted to say that it is below a really nice high-rise building in Midtown, so it seems fancy, but I would say it's also super approachable. We saw people there wearing like athleisure yoga pants, but then we also saw other people that were more dressed up and, you know, making it a fancy date night of it, which is also a great spot for that as well if that's what you're looking for. Really everything between date night with a girlfriend or, you know, your SO, and a casual dinner with a little group of friends. But of the omakase menu, I would say we definitely had a few favorites of the night. I really loved their uni toast, which is a fried brioche with sea urchin and Wagyu soy butter. It was so good. Whenever I was looking at photos from our post, I was thinking I need to go back for that. We also really like their truffle ton maguro, and their selection of sashimi and nigiri were just top-notch. The quality was fantastic. Okay, so the next few We have 9 total. So the next few are actually restaurants that I've mentioned in previous favorites videos. So I didn't want to spend too much time, and also to help make this video not drag on for forever, since I do have 9 on my list. So the next few, I'm going to leave the link for the favorites video down below if you want a more detailed description of what the restaurant is and what we recommend getting there. So next we have Winnie's, which is in Midtown. So good. They had this Christmas pop-up, so we actually went again really recently, and their pop-up was probably one of our favorites. The decor was just out of this world. Like, none of the other places were really, I would say, done as well. And also, if you watch our other videos, y'all know we love their food. Their BLT katsu sando is just phenomenal, and they had this Thanksgiving sandwich during their pop-up, and I really was hoping that they'd put on the menu. I didn't see it, but maybe it'll make a return soon. But their Thanksgiving sandwich was so good. I personally still like the BLT more, but Matt, I think, preferred the Thanksgiving sandwich. So they were in our September, October favorites video, so that'll be linked down below, and I might try to link it here. Our next one was also on September, October favorites. Actually, the next couple. So Better Luck Tomorrow, which is a bar up in the Heights, and Bludorn, which is in the Montrose area. Those two, whew, so good. But again, linking the video here so y'all can listen to a more detailed description about these two. And then lastly, from our August favorites video, we have Tonight and Tomorrow, which is in Montrose. It's within that really nice hotel that just opened up, La Colonne d'Or, which I think that is how you say it, but I still haven't figured it out. So please let me know if I'm completely butchering it. But Tonight and Tomorrow. And then lastly, Warehouse 72, which I also went to again recently, and it was delicious. If you caught one of my previous day in the lives, I went back to Warehouse 72, and I just have not had anything there that I didn't like. It's fantastic. But that wraps up my top 9 2021 favorites. If y'all are looking for a new restaurant to try in 2022, if that's one of your New Year's resolutions or goals, is to explore the Houston restaurant scene a little bit more, definitely check out any of these restaurants. You will not be disappointed. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And let us know if you go to any of these restaurants. I'd love to hear your thoughts down below, or if you have a recommendation for us to try in 2022 as well. Thank you guys so much for a great year, and I look forward to spending 2022 with y'all. Bye guys, see you in the next video.